So let's get started with a very important word, awareness. Women, we want to give you information that can help you beat ovarian cancer. Well, Janine Smith is program specialist at the Colorado Ovarian Cancer Alliance. And we also have Sarah Mannion. She is a cancer survivor. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you, Claudia.
It's a great way to start the show. And of course, we are in teals. And I have this beautiful teal necklace that was sent to me because of the importance of raising awareness. Janine, I'll start with you. Ovarian cancer is the most deadly gynecologic cancer. Why is that?
Well, Claudia, it's a very vague disease. There are symptoms, but there are symptoms that a lot of women, especially as they age, may have. And so that's why it's often diagnosed late, because women are thinking it's something else. And doctors sometimes think so too.
You know, that is the scary part. There are so many symptoms. As women, we know all about those symptoms, but they could be so many other things. Now, there isn't a screening test for this particular cancer. Another part that we need to be aware of, you can recognize the symptoms using this acronym, BEAT. That's B-E-A-T. Explain how that works.
Yeah, well, we like to think of the BEAT acronym so we can keep it in our mind. B is bloating. E would be eating. Maybe you're not able to finish a meal, or you're, just not hungry. A is abdominal pressure or pain, and T would be trouble with urination, maybe frequency or urgency.
Okay, see, that right there is so helpful. 4 things to look out for, and I love the acronym because that's one way to remember it. Sarah, thank you for being here and sharing your story. How did you know something wasn't right? What led to that diagnosis for you?
Well, first of all, I'm so appreciative of us being here because I think it's a very misunderstood cancer, and it's my mission to spread the word because I wish I would have known these things before I was diagnosed. So I had bloating, and I had frequency of going to the bathroom a lot, well, both kinds, and so I felt that something was wrong. I was going to my physician. I had a physical 5 months before I was diagnosed, and they didn't catch it. I didn't go to a gynecologist in 3 years because they said I was having normal pap smears, so don't come back. So I do encourage women to have an annual woman's doctor checkup. It's essential. And it just was one of those things that I felt like something was wrong, but I wish I would have known these symptoms were ovarian cancer. If I would have seen a show like this and heard about these things, then I could have been diagnosed at an earlier stage. I was diagnosed 5 months after my physical and 3 months after a colonoscopy to see if those bowel issues were a colon cancer. And I was stage 4B ovarian cancer, and I had 5 liters of fluid removed from my body. I was skiing a bunch that year. I didn't feel like I had cancer, but I want to make sure women know the signs and symptoms and really be strong self-advocates to push their doctor and to go to a woman's doctor. Even though there are no tests or screening, they should go to one who knows more about these things. Because I hear over and over women in this situation who haven't, they're dismissed.
Yes, and you're so right about the pap smear. It's every 3 years. They don't catch something, and then you could be in some trouble there waiting that long. And you're right. We know our bodies better than anyone else, and we need to be our own advocates when something just isn't right. Now, you were diagnosed in 2021 and recently had a reoccurrence. What has helped you navigate this journey? Because, I would imagine it's difficult.
Well, I know. Well, a lot of things. The Colorado Ovarian Cancer Alliance is a godsend. It's a nonprofit organization that has support groups, and they help women who can't afford things when they get ovarian cancer, and they help me navigate insurance and all kinds of things. And it's camaraderie with these other women who have ovarian cancer. And then I just feel like a positive attitude. I have Carpe Diem tattooed on my stomach.
That's awesome.
I went to a concert last night, Duran. I'm going traveling and having fun and living life to the fullest and just taking care of my body as much as I can now.
Well,
and,
what an inspiration, and you look beautiful, may I add. I mean, you look just radiant
Well, I
this
was
morning.
bald 2 years ago.
Yeah, you know, it is such a tough journey. I've been with it through my mom, but I did lose my grandmother to ovarian cancer, and she unfortunately found out when it was too late. But thank you for your story and your message this morning. And Janine, quickly, I have to ask you, how can we show support? I know you've got some events coming up.
We do. We love everybody to wear teal on Friday,
Okay.
September 1st.
Teal.
Be sure that you take a selfie and put the hashtag CO Wear Teal Day and tag KUSA, the Colorado Ovarian Cancer Alliance. We've got events going on. The Civic Center will be teal from September 1 through 7.
Okay.
We also have a gala on September 30th. Oh my gosh, there's Walrus Ice Cream in
Very nice.
in Fort Collins on September 16th that's doing a give back, and Kendra Scott is doing a give back at both their stores in Denver on September 9th and 10th.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are a lot of ways to help and join in on this wonderful cause, and of course raise awareness, not just for yourself but for the women in your life. Thank you so much for being with us this morning. And Sarah, wishing you all the best, of course. And again, you look beautiful.
Well,
thank you for
thank
being
you.
here today.
Appreciate it.
You got it. Okay, the Colorado Ovarian Cancer Alliance is here with information and resources. Go to COLO, that's colo-ovariancancer.org, and learn about upcoming events. Get tickets for the Teal Gala on September the 30th. That website again is COLO-ovariancancer.org.